Coming in with another hard casket. And 115k, it's not too bad, adds to the bank. Made 1000 cornflour and had a bit of spare time. Put them up last night, about 24 hours ago. They're selling slowly, but I only spent about 120k on them. So it's going to be good profit once they eventually sell. I've already made 120k profit. And I'm set to make a grand total of 1.1 mil. Third clue scrolling 80 kills on this task, way below drop rate, and it's good for the bank balance. Second step is in Burglar Art. Easy enough, I just need to do in search of and in aid of the Maya key. In search of the Maya key done. In aid of the Maya key completed. And the ideal thing to do now is go and do the clue scroll. Clue scroll to speak to the drunken dwarf and Keldgrim, so I guess it's time I start the dwarven quests and go and do the giant dwarf. Just started the quest, but we have our casket. Let's have a look. 108k, it's not too bad, adds to the bank. And there is the giant dwarf quest completed. Hellhound task finished, just got Bloodveld at the Slayer Tower, and I'm going to open my 3 brimstone keys. Rubies, 156 magic logs is nice, and more rubies, and that gets us 217k, not bad. Another hard clue casket. Not very good. Another hard clue casket. 170k, which is good, and a master clue. Odds on us being able to do it. Not very high, but we'll give it a shot. Moment of truth. Can we do the first step? Infernal Axe, I believe that is. I don't think I can do that, but let me have a look. Oh, I've had a look. No chance I'm able to do this. Unfortunately, that's going to have to be dropped. Temple of Ikov completed, and that is a prereq for Desert Treasure done. That is Horror from the Deep completed. And if we ignore that bit and we go down to Desert Treasure 1, the only thing we need now is to get from level 50 to 53 thieving. So I'm going to go and get that done. Hard clue scroll while doing some Slayer. Need 5% Shazy in favour, so I'm going to go and get that done now. And probably just go up to 100% because it'll be easier to do it all in one go. 51 kills on the lizard men, and we got our Zerik's talisman, so that is a lot of teleports around the area unlocked. Next step of the clue takes me to the Piscator's fishing colony. So I need Swan Song. I need to get 66 magic. I'm 60 at the moment, so that's not too bad. I need to do Guardian of Tranquility, which also isn't that bad, and everyone's favourite quest, One Small Favour. So I'm going to go and get those done. As I had things to do, I've been splashing for magic. I'm 65, just 10.5k away from 66. And to get the final little bit of experience, I will be doing the Watchtower quest, which gives 15k. So that'll get me to the 66 for Swansong. And in the meantime, I've been doing grapes and have got myself to 59 farming. There is the Watchtower quest completed, and that is 66 magic, which means that is one of the things I needed for Swansong ticked off. And now the only other 2 things I need to do are Garden of Tranquility and everyone's favourite quest, One Small Favour. Next up, Garden of Tranquility, but before that I need to do the Creature of Fenkenstrain quest, so I am off to Mauritania. Creature of Fenkenstrain complete, the Ring of Karos obtained, and now on to Garden of Tranquility. Garden of Tranquility quest complete. I do not like that quest, but it is now done, and we can move on to one small favour. Finally completed one small favour, fighting against my internet connection as well as boredom, but that is finally done. The lamps are going on thieving because I hate training thieving, and I need to get to 53, and that gets me to 52, so I've only got to train just under 12k to get up for Desert Treasure. Got there in the end, so I'm off to do Swan Song now, as I've finally unlocked all of the requirements. So Swan Song is up next. There is the Swan Song quest complete. 50,000 fishing experience, 15k magic and 10k prayer. Do we get any levels from that? 63 fishing. But more importantly, it means I can now do the hard clue step, so I will be back with that. Puzzle box completed. Clue next we can do. Complete this challenge, and that should be the casket, and let's see what we get. Ooh, 215k, almost all of it from the purple sweets, but that is a nice reward. So I'm done putting off doing Desert Treasure, sort of. So I need to get just under 12k thieving experience. I could just train it, or I could do both Roving Elves, which then unlocks Morning's End Part 1, both of which I can do, minus Sheep Herder, so I need to get that done. But Morning's End Part 1 gives 40,000 thieving experience, which will more than get me over the level for Desert Treasure Part 1. So Roving Elves and Morning's End Part 1 are my next quests. Quick and easy quest Roving Elves completed, and of course I took the bow. Can't wield it yet. I believe you need 70 thieving range to get it. And yeah, so I need 70 range, 50 agility, which I've got. And Morning's End Part 1 is my next aim, so I need to go and get Sheep Herder complete. Sheep Herder completed, and to be honest, I remember that being a much more annoying quest than it actually was. There we go, Morning's End Part 1 completed, 40k thieving, 25k hit points, and I will start that later. That is 54 thieving, so I can now do Desert Treasure Part 1, and no hit point level, but we are much closer to 68, so now it is time to move on to Desert Treasure Part 1. There is the first diamond obtained in Desert Treasure, easily enough. About 70 lockpicks later, I finally get the Gilded Cross. 70 lockpicks. There is the Shadow Diamond, and that is 2 out of the 4 done. Third kill, now off to get the diamond. And there is the third diamond. Now all I need to do is go and get the 4th. Camel dead. Now I just need to get to the troll parents to free them, and I've completed all 4 diamonds. Troll parents freed and ice diamond got. Now I just need to go and complete the quest in the desert and we will be good. Final diamond going in, and then a quick jaunt through the tomb to complete the quest. And finally, on the 5th attempt to get through, I have got to the final room, and that is Desert Treasure unlocked, completed even. and I can now pray at this altar, unlock the ancient magics, pray again to switch it back to complete the hard task, and now I've got all of the steps unlocked to finish off Recipe for Disaster. Set up to start taking on the bosses, so we will take them one at a time and we will get this done and unlock the upgrade of Barrows Gloves. And that's it. That is Recipe for Disaster completed. This I will whack onto Herblore, which gets me to 54. But the most important part, if we go downstairs, as beautiful as these dragon gloves are, and as much as they match my boots, my weapon and my shield, there's a much more important pair of gloves to get. Buy items. Can I sell these back? I didn't think I could. 1 second, eat shark, clear up the space, and 130k for the best gloves in the game, the Barrows Gloves. And that is it. One more of my armour set for Slayer completed, and the next is a cape.